guys, and welcome back to more RWBY Volume 3, Chapter 4. I am quite excited for this chapter because if you didn't know, we're gonna have this chapter we're gonna have the Coco. Her name is Coco, the girl with the minigun. I can't remember the other guy, but the big guy with the sword. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But we're gonna see their fight against Emerald and Mercury, and it's gonna be a great fight. I'm pretty excited. Coco and the other guy, they're really tough. We did see them when the Graham invasion. Well, we can't call it really an invasion, but when the Graham attacked part of the city, we did see them help the other teams, and it was quite cool. I'm not gonna say I didn't expect there to be a minigun in her really small bag, but well, there was, and it was quite, let's just say, effective. The other guy seems strong too. I'm sure he's strong. But how will they do against against Emerald and Mercury? Because we do know that they're all so strong, so it's gonna be an epic fight. In last chapter, we did have an epic fight on its own because we did see the fight of the Winter and Crow fight. It was really great too. And somehow I think Cinder she did. Well, she's the one that matched. She's the one that matched Mercury and Emerald against Coco and the other guy. Maybe she can. Well, we know that she can manipulate who's gonna go against who. So maybe she does it just so she can see her team maybe qualify to the 1-on-1, the 1v1 rounds maybe. But if so, why did she pair them against the hard team like Coco and the other guy? Because they're strong. She could have paired them with someone weaker, maybe? I would go ahead and say that Coco and the other big guy are probably stronger than... Well, the team with the girl with the minigun, I think they're stronger than RWBY, of course. I think they're seniors, aren't they? I'm not really sure. Then again, you guys will remind me in the comments. And of course, as usual, without further ado, let's watch the chapter. But before that, please consider subscribing to the chapter. Sorry if my hair is kind of messy, I just got out of the bathroom. Okay, so we're at the start of the fight. Okay, this is gonna be good, I can already feel it. Okay, Yatsuhashi, I keep blinking on his name this time. Now I try to memorize it. It's Yatsuhashi. Whoa. Ooh, this is gonna be a great fight.
Hey. Love the outfit, kid.
I'll try not to get blood on it.
I can't promise you'll leave without a scratch.
I won't be the one bleeding.
Oh, I like her.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, okay. Oh, they're backing up. What? Okay, they're playing it smart, I guess. Now we already have a minigun. Okay, just spray and pray, baby. Just spray and pray. I mean, that's cool when you have a minigun like that. Whoa. Okay. Thought they were just gonna die. Damn, well, she tripped there. Came out of nowhere. That was the net match, I guess.
He's good. Yeah, but where's the girl?
Just him alone? Ooh. What are those? What are those? Oh, they're like shots out of his boots. Whoa, well, I thought this is going greatly one-sided for Mercury alone is beating the shit out of him. I thought they were strong enough to at least give some kind of trouble to Mercury and Emerald. But they're really fighting for their life here. Oh. Well, that was a smack. No shit. Great power, yes. Oh, he didn't lose his head. That was. Well, that's just steam, I guess. He won't lose his head from it. Really? That's a chain. Whoa, well, that took her far. Really far.
Take it back. I don't like her.
With her green outfit, she can just camouflage in the trees. Yeah, I see. It's really outspotted.
Watch out, she's in the trees.
Wait, how Coco came?
What?
What? Yeah. It's Emerald then, I guess. She can.
Damn.
Well, she's fast. Okay, is that all? Oh god. That was faster than I expected. I thought they would get in some trouble. Because they seem really strong. I mean, they are strong, but I guess Emerald and Mercury are stronger?
Coco?
And Cinder probably knew it. That's why she matched them. I was like, why would she match them with a team strong like Coco and Yatsuhashi? But I think she knew they will win.
Yes. I was merely needed.
And I kinda understood. What's the word, man?
Lost to an ambush. I believe you.
Underestimate.
Its cargo.
Team Mercury and Emerald.
Fortunate those paladins were still in the prototype stage. Otherwise, your team may not have fared so well. Weiss, you've done well out here on your own. You should be proud. I'll be honest, it was quite amusing seeing Father's face the day you left for Beacon.
I can't wait to show him what I've learned.
Oh? And what do you think you've learned?
What do you mean? I'm getting better and better with my glyphs. I've even started time dilation.
And what of your summoning?
You know I can't.
Don't be ridiculous. Every Schnee has the ability to summon. We have for generations.
I've tried. It's the one thing I'm having trouble with.
We Schnees are unique. Unlike many, our semblance is hereditary. But that doesn't mean that it will come easily. Your semblance is like a muscle. The more you practice with it, the stronger it will become. But if you only focus on one aspect of it, if you fail to test the limits of what you think is possible,
Whoa, that's.
then you'll never truly grow.
So, are they can they summon anything they want? They could, or one creature
You're
specifically.
nothing but talk, kid.
You can do it, Ruby!
That's the every kid was just like
By the way,
relative.
call me old.
My turn.
Now, where was I?
You were telling us about your last mission!
Right. I'd come across a small village in the swamps west of Mistral. Right off the bat, I knew something wasn't right.
What were you doing there?
I needed
Sorry.
information. Tired from battling Grim along the way, I decided to start my search at the town's inn. The place was crawling with lowlifes and thugs, even a few huntsmen that I could only assume had been hired by less than reputable people for less than respectable jobs. And that's when it happened.
What happened?
I was defeated by the mere sight of the innkeeper's skirt length.
Oh god.
You are the worst!
Best 2 out of 3?
So, Uncle Crow, did you get in trouble with Ozpin?
Nah, me and Oz go way back. We're cool.
Cool for an old guy.
Not funny.
Hey, so what are you doing here anyway? I thought Dad said you'd be away on a mission for, like, ever.
Well, a professional huntsman like myself is expected to get results as soon as possible.
Yeah, I get that. We're pretty much pros, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, read the news sometime. We totally saved Vale while you were gone.
Funny, because I heard Vale suffered a grim attack after you almost managed to stop a train.
True, I guess.
But they don't give out medals for almost.
They do, and they're called silver.
Well, we helped take down He's locked up in Ironwood.
Well, that was
She's
a
been
good
tracked down
joke.
ever since.
I'll
That's
give it to
basically
you.
a bounty mission.
Sure, you may be acting like huntresses, but you're not thinking like one. You really think 4 girls and their friends could end all crime in the kingdom?
I mean, I did until you said that.
Violence hasn't dropped since Roman got nabbed. It's stopped. Completely. No White Fang activity anywhere around the city.
Well, they're
Cut off
waiting.
the head of a King Taijitu, but now the second head's calling the shots. That's what Ironwood can't get through that thick metal head of his.
You know the general?
Hey, I know everybody to some extent. Remember, you're talking to a member of the coolest team to ever graduate Beacon.
Oh, that's the picture from the opening.
That's when I met your parents. We were pretty well known back in the day.
Well known for crummy fashion sense.
Hey, we looked good. And I have a number of inappropriate stories that'll back that up. But I'll save those for when you're older.
Oh, gross.
Anyway, I'm too old to be hanging out with a bunch of kids. You're gonna cramp my style. Look, just remember that you've still got a long way to go. And don't think for a second that graduating means you're done. Every day out there is worth a week in this place. You two, you're gonna go far. But only if you keep learning. If you never stop moving forward.
Well, look, good old drunk uncle is wise after all.
Good form. Now think to your fallen foes, the ones that forced you to push yourself past who you were and become who you are now. Think of them and watch as they come to your side.
The chainsaw dude? Oh, he's a human. Well, he's a pharmacist. Can't be.
I can't. Stop doubting yourself.
I'm trying.
If this is what you call trying, then you have no hope of winning the tournament, let alone succeeding as a huntress. Why don't you just move back home? I'm sure Father will give you a nice job as a receptionist.
I don't need his charity.
But you do need his money, don't you?
What? How did you know about that?
Lucky guess. I may have been in a similar situation when I joined the military. So what have you done this time?
Well, that's the thing. I'm really not sure. I went to pay for lunch the other day, but my card didn't work.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
I know! Well, it was. Why would he cut me off like that?
Perhaps so you'd stop avoiding him and call home. Emotions can grant you strength, but you must never let them overpower you. It sounds to me like you have 2 choices in front of you. You can either call him, beg for his money back, and explain once more why you want to study at Beacon over Atlas. Or you could continue to explore Remnant, discovering more about the world and, honestly, more about yourself. It's time for me to go.
It was really good to see you.
I take what I said last chapter. I thought she was mean, but she's a really nice sister, I guess. Oh! So she did succeed, but it wasn't like a creature. It was more like a thing. Or a... That was a sword. That was a big old sword. Did you hear that? Yeah. I guess that's the end of the chapter. Really interesting. The choice between begging for your father's money or, I guess, basically earning it on your own. I would have totally begged my dad for money. That was a great episode. Wasn't really much, but it was great. One thing that surprised me is that Team Coco and Yasuhachi, right? Coco and Yasuhachi got obliterated. Didn't even chance stand a chance. Their faces were wiped down on the ground, like just that. Well, maybe I underestimated the power of Team Emerald or the duo Emerald and Mercury. I mean, I know they're strong, but I didn't know they had so much. Because we did see kind of a snippet of the fight of like Mercury against Pyra, and he didn't do that well. But then again, he didn't show all his cards like he did this fight. He can shoot bullets out of boots. Who can do that? Emerald can shapeshift, not shapeshift, but well, she can disguise as others. That's really great. And the way she used because of her clothes, their green clothes, she really just camouflaged in the trees. It was really great. It was quite hard for me. They got beaten. I mean, they got their ass kicked. And I actually. Well, they're good, they're strong. But in terms of who's the strongest, they're not as strong as Team Mercury and RWBY, and that's the easy. I was like, why would Sender match them against team people as strong as Kyoko and Yatsuo or Yasuo? I'm blanking on the name. Yeah. Yasuo. Let's go. Not Yasuo. It's not Yasuhatsu, right? I'm really bad with Asian names, I'm really sorry. I was like, why? But now we see why. Team Mercury and Emerald are far stronger. Then maybe, are they the strongest in the whole tournament? We didn't see a stronger team yet. I don't think we did. I mean, we're probably more experienced than the other students. Because the others are just students, while Emerald and Mercury, I'm pretty sure that they're reputable criminals or experienced criminals. So they experience the real thing and they know how to fight. I guess that's different, right? Interesting. So the Schnee guys, not the Schnee guys, but the Schnee family have families that get passed down through their family, which is they can summon people. Well, at first I thought was like just creatures, but then again in the last episode we saw it was like a sword. Yeah, it was like a huge ass sword that what she tried to summon. It wasn't huge, but it was actually quite small, very very small. But it looked like the proportions between like the blade's width and the handle looked really really different. So it looked huge, but the whole thing was small. That's what I'm trying to say. That's like a great sword. Like, you know how a great sword looks, but just as small as my finger. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's that. I guess that's all. And yeah, please consider subscribing and bye.